Everybody wants success, but nobody asks the right question. What are you willing to lose to find who you really are? Stay with me, because this will change how you see everything. You know, people always ask me, Denzel, what's the secret? What's the secret to success? Fame? Money? Respect? I look them in the eye and I tell them, it's not what you think. Success isn't about what you can hold in your hands. It's about what you hold in your heart. See, we live in a world that tells you to chase the spotlight, to chase likes, followers, applause. But I've been in that spotlight, and let me tell you, the light fades fast. What lasts is character. What lasts is faith. What lasts is who you are when nobody's watching. I remember when I was young, I wanted the big roles, the big stage. I thought if I could just get there, I'd be happy. But every time I climbed higher, the mountain grew taller. You feel me? That's because success isn't at the top of the mountain. It's in the climb. It's in waking up every day, choosing discipline over comfort, choosing service over ego. My mother told me something once that changed my life. She said, Denzel, put God first. Simple words, but powerful. Because if you don't anchor your life to something eternal, the storms will blow you away. And trust me, storms will come. You'll fail. You'll get rejected. You'll be told you're not good enough. And that's okay. Failure is not the enemy. Complacency is. Let me ask you this. Are you living to impress the world or to fulfill the purpose you were born for? Because when the applause stops, when the cameras are gone, when it's just you and God, what's left? I stand here today not because I was the best actor, but because I refused to quit. I prayed when no one was praying for me. I worked when no one was watching. I believed when nobody believed. And that's where success begins. Not in the spotlight, but in the quiet, in the unseen grind, in the moments where faith whispers louder than fear. So if you came here for secrets, I'll give you one. Success begins when you stop chasing the world and start chasing your calling. You know, people think success is a straight line. You set a goal, you grind hard, and boom, you arrive. But life doesn't work like that. Life throws curves. Life humbles you. Life will break you down before it ever builds you up. I remember early in my career, I auditioned for role after role, and I heard the same words over and over. We'll call you. But that phone didn't ring. I was broke. I was frustrated. I was questioning if I was even on the right path. And in that moment, I had to decide, do I quit or do I trust the process? Hear me on this. The waiting room is where greatness is built. Not the stage, not the spotlight, but the waiting. Because in the waiting, you learn patience, you learn humility, you learn faith. And that's where most people give up. They quit in the waiting, not realizing their breakthrough was one no away. Some of you listening right now, you're in that waiting room. You've been grinding, praying, sacrificing, and it feels like nothing's moving. But let me tell you something. God is preparing you. He's preparing the stage before He puts you on it. Because if He gave you success too early, you wouldn't be ready to carry it. See, talent can open a door, but only character can keep it open. And character is built in the dark. So don't despise the dark seasons. Don't curse the process, because that's where the roots grow deep. And if the roots aren't deep, the storm will knock you over. I had to learn to love the grind. I had to embrace failure like a teacher. not an enemy. Every rejection and every setback was pushing me closer to the man I needed to become. And one day, after years of no, after years of struggle, I got the call, the role that changed my life. But here's the truth. The victory wasn't that role. The victory was that I didn't quit before it came. So, wherever you are, whatever mountain you're climbing, whatever battle you're fighting, don't quit in the waiting room, because your breakthrough might be tomorrow. You know what's crazy? People want success, but they don't want the cost. They see the trophies, but they don't see the nights you cried yourself to sleep. They see the applause, but they don't see the doors that slammed in your face. Listen, if you want success, real success, you gotta be willing to pay a price most people won't pay. You gotta sacrifice comfort for calling. You gotta sacrifice pleasure for purpose. You gotta sacrifice now for what lasts forever. And I get it. Sacrifice ain't fun. It's lonely. It's uncomfortable. It's walking away from what's easy to chase what's meaningful. But let me tell you something. The greatest tragedy isn't dying. The greatest tragedy is dying with your potential still inside you. Every single one of you has something inside you. A gift, a calling, something God placed in your soul before you were born. And the question is, will you die full or die empty? You see, most people, they live their whole lives waiting for permission, waiting for someone to tell them they're good enough, waiting for the perfect moment, when in reality, the moment is now. You're waiting for the storm to pass? No. Learn to dance in the rain. Learn to walk through the fire. Learn to take a punch and keep moving forward. I've been knocked down more times than I can count, but every time I fell, I got back up. Every failure taught me something. Every mistake carved me into the man I am today. So when you're tired, when you feel like quitting, remember this. Your pain is proof you're still in the fight. Your scars are proof you survived. And your tears? They're just water for the seeds you've planted. I want you to hear me on this. Don't chase success. Chase significance. Don't ask, how much can I get? Ask, how much can I give? Because at the end of the day, they won't remember the awards. They won't remember the money. They'll remember Lakai, how you made them feel, how you lifted them when they were down, how you used your light to spark someone else's fire. That is legacy. I want you to imagine something for a moment. Close your eyes. Fast forward to the end of your life. You're standing there, looking back at everything you've done, every risk you took, every dream you chased, or every fear you let control you. Will you smile, knowing you gave it all? Or will you whisper, I wish I had? See, regret is heavier than failure. Failure stings for a moment, but regret haunts you forever. So stop waiting, stop doubting, stop asking permission to live your purpose. The time is now, not tomorrow, not when you feel ready, now. Because the truth is, you'll never feel ready. Nobody does. Courage isn't the absence of fear. It's moving forward in spite of fear. And when you do that, when you step out in faith, when you grind in silence and trust God's timing, doors will open you never thought possible. Opportunities will come you couldn't have imagined. And you'll realize it was never about the spotlight. It was about who you became along the way. Let me tell you something I've learned after all these years. When you get to the top, whatever top looks like for you, don't forget to reach back. Pull someone else up. Shine your light so bright, it sparks someone else's. Because legacy isn't what you leave for people. Legacy is what you leave in people. So here's my challenge to you. Find your gift, sharpen your gift, and then use your gift to serve. Don't chase money, chase purpose. Don't chase fame, chase faith. Don't chase success, chase significance. And when you do that, success will chase you. This is your moment. The question is, what will you do with it? Start today. Start now. And when the world asks you for your secret, tell them this: it's not what you think. And when the world asks you for your secret, tell them this: it's not what you think. If this message spoke to you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it. Because someone you love is waiting to hear these words too. Hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment. Tell me where you're watching from, and if you're ready to stop waiting and start walking in your calling. This is your sign.